Hear me roar, I shall scream, and let loose all the rage I feel. I shall become undone. As I run through these trees, stripping the layers of clothing from me, I am wild, I am free. I will not contain another's image of me. How we grow, how we heal, how we deal with life's cards laid in front of you, it's up to you. I realized yesterday my power to be is stronger than anything, including the darkness that tries to consume me. I was always told to calm the wild within me, to settle down and stop trying to take things to the extremes. But why? Why not howl and dream a little dream? Why not be the person you choose to be? I am that rushing ravine, crisp and inviting, washing my sins clean. I need no one to tell me to calm down. I shall shout. I shall be somewhat loud because, see, the whispers within me need to be told. Those secrets we keep hidden inside the depths of our soul, they need to be released. We have to be able to grow. I feel rejuvenated. How my journey can make me grow wings. It's a funny thing for people to see. Seems Mr. Winter, he likes to suck the life from me. He beckons me to rest, to feel the hollowness from my chest. He makes me stand by my window and look at the rotted trees and decaying leaves. He teaches me everything has a time to die. Everything needs to sleep soundly. We cannot be a beautiful melody all the time. We need that slumber of sleep so we can be reborn with the coming of spring and all the hope that she brings. We get to shuffle through our days, misplacing our minds, and to slow our overdrive down. It's a strange thing to feel rested and strong. My soulmate knew. She watched me. She kept her eyes on me. She knew I would once again grow my leaves. She knew before long I would sing my song, the days longer, the nights shorter. She let me cry. She let me sleep. She knows me. At times it's scary to think she probably knows me better than I know myself. She said to me, I knew you would emerge from your cocoon soon. As soon as spring was in bloom. You always do. She was right, as she is on most things. She was the one who made me see me for me. To not hang my head in shame, to walk proudly and keep my head up. Meeting her was probably one of my life's greatest blessings. How we came to be is a strange story indeed. I was not always the street corner preacher that you see. I was a candle lit from both ends of the wick. I was a user, an alcoholic, a little too many extremes for even me. I needed acceptance desperately. I let others hurt me, abuse me, make fun of me because, see, I didn't think I was worthy. Until that night when I met my soulmate. She awoke the firebird that burns inside of me. How I remember that night, it seems other memories have faded from me, but the ones that stayed changed my life. We lived next door to one another for a couple years, but had never met until that night I shall never forget. I was allowing others to make fun of me, speaking words of hate and jealousy, speaking down to me. And it didn't really bother me. I was used to being rejected, an outcast of absurdity. It became an everyday thing to me. Everything I knew changed that night. As she marched in, took my hand, and told me how much value I had. Even though she didn't know me, she stood up for me and made me understand I was worth something. It was an awakening, a godsend. Her and I that night opened the door to what family really means. She is my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, my calm to my wild, my other half of who I am. We have our ways, we have our days. Our connection could never break, could never be severed, because you see, I would not be me without her. Helping guide me, I would be lost, with no vessel to bring me back safely. When everyone else left, She was still there, waiting patiently, hand extended to bring me home from wherever I had been. She soothes the fever that always comes after my hurricane. So when she says to me, I knew you would return, all I can say is, you always know me. No matter how long I wallow and bury myself away, she knows spring will arrive and I will break into full bloom soon. So thank you. Thank you, my friend, for always being the other half of me, for helping me mend, for allowing me to take this life in. I love you, Tanya, forever and always.